Hi guys, welcome to our channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a fall makeup look, and this will be a talk through video, so it's going to be kind of long, but I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk to you guys for my first video. Be sure to subscribe so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video, and let's just hop right on into it. NYX HD concealer, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this concealer. This is my favorite concealer, and I'm just going to put this like all over my eye. And I'm just going to blend this out with my hand, well, with my finger. And what I'm using to set my concealer on my eyes is just the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a small blending brush, and it's right here. I was going to say, I literally just had it. And this is just one from e.l.f. And I'm going to go in the Morphe 35K palette. Me and this palette have been through heaven and hell together. You can see I'm like missing 2, 3 of them. I dropped this palette a ton of times, so that's why it looks the way it does. But I'm just going to go in with this color right here. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna go in. I'm so upset about that. With that color and go above my crease with it. This will be a cut crease look, just so you guys know. So what I'm doing, I'm just going in and blending it, and then when I get over here, I'm kind of making a tail for it. Like, I'm just going in like this motion, but not like super dramatically, just like very subtle. So I feel like this one still doesn't have the curvature that I need it to have. Taking just another clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend out the shadow at the top of our eye just so it doesn't look so harsh. So now going in with one of my favorite palettes. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I am completely obsessed with this palette. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be over it. This palette is like amazing. This is like one of my holy grail products. Going in with Rogar, which is like the orangish, which is like the orangish shade in here. I'm gonna take another blending brush, and this one is a lot fluffier than the other one that we just used. And I'm just going to put that right on top of the brown. So now you're starting to see that it gets like an orangey kind of color. I'm gonna mix right over from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm also going to mix my Old Faithful, this color right here from the Morphe 35K palette, and I'm just gonna focus those kind of more on the outside of our wing. Literally, I'm so obsessed with Morphe palettes. Like, they're some of the best like eyeshadow that I've ever tried for the best price. Like, honestly, truly. So I want to deepen up the corners of my crease. So just going in with this color right here, and this one right here. because I don't want it to be too dark, but I do want to like darken it up. I'm going to take a little bit off the brush, like that. And I just kind of start like putting it on my eye. It's kind of hard to explain how to do a cut crease. Okay, I'm gonna start in like the corner of my eye and just kind of bring that concealer up. And you don't want to put it any like past your crease. And then just gonna then just cutting it so it like is a lot sharper. That is not what I wanted to do. And then just going in like that. Okay, but for the concealer that we just put on, we're just gonna set it again with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now I'm just gonna go back in with the shadows that I used and just make them more noticeable. So yeah. And I'm not gonna like cross the line that we like the cut crease line. To me, makeup is all about like blending and just making sure everything looks like seamless. Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I really like this primer. I'm just going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation, and this is in the shade 975. And when this first came out, I was like super obsessed with it, and then I like went back to this foundation I was using before, but now I feel like I need to start using this again and falling in love with it. But this is a great foundation. This is a matte foundation, and I do have like super oily skin, so I always lean toward matte foundation. So then, now that everything's all blended out, all the foundation is blended so nicely and beautifully, I'm just gonna go in with my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and this is in the shade D31, and it's warm. And so I try to just get this as close to my cut crease line as possible. Okay. So now that everything's blended, I'm just going to go in with this e.l.f. brush and just going back in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just gonna set everywhere that I highlighted. And so to contour, I just use this brush by Ion Beauty, and I got this from Walmart. So yeah. And then I'm just gonna use this is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. I like lost like the top to mine, like it broke off. I literally don't know where it is. But I just go in with the darkest shade clearly. And then I cannot do this looking in. I mean, we are gonna blend it more. It's not gonna look like this. And then, yeah, I also contour like up here. Yeah. Just taking this brush, and this is another e.l.f. brush. Clearly, I'm like obsessed with e.l.f. brushes. And I'm just going to soften my contour. Like that. Pro Techniques brush. And I'm just going to get all the powder off my face. And then taking our Eco Tools blush brush, my ombre blush, and this is the NYX ombre blush in New to Me, and it just looks like that. I'm literally obsessed with it. Okay. And now I'm gonna put some highlighter on, and I'm just gonna use like water off my Starbucks cup. And now I'm just going to take, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ultimate Glow Kit, and I'm so obsessed with it. It's so gorgeous. But it's so gorgeous. I'm completely obsessed with it. I'm just gonna go in with Hot Sand. You guys see that? Yeah, how that popping. And so, just so it doesn't look like a streak on our face, I go in with this, my big brush, and I just kind of blend those, like my blush, my contour, and my highlight all together, and then I just go back in with my highlight and just jazz it up some more. So it looks like that. Highlighting is like everything to me in a makeup look. Okay. And I'm just gonna go back in with just a large blending brush, make sure it's clean. And I'm just going to blend my shadows again. So, I don't want to put anything like on this space right here, but what I do want to do, I want to go in with my Lorac Pro Gold palette, and I literally dropped like all my palettes. Like, I'm literally the worst, but it's so shiny. I don't think you guys can see it. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with Unleashed. This is like more of like a brownish gold, but I'm so obsessed with it, and I'm just going to get this color, and I'm just going to put it in. So now we'll just look kind of something like that in our tear ducts, in our inner tear ducts. So yeah, I'm like really golden. I feel like I look like Naruto. Rudolph. um, so I did just go ahead and do my lashes off camera, and the lashes that I used were the Kiss 11. Wow, we cannot see that. Were the Kiss 11 lashes, and this is just the 5-pack. I just got these from Walmart, and I really like the way they look. They actually look super duper good. So now I'm just gonna put some bottom liner on. Actually, we're gonna put some shadow on. Then we'll go in and put some eyeliner on. So I'm just going in with red ochre and Rugar, and it's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Like da 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 da. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Like da 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 da. And now I'm just going to go in with the Morphe 35K palette and go in with the two brown shades that I mixed together earlier, which was this one and that one. But I'm going to focus those two colors more on the outer part of my lower lash line instead of like the inner part. So, and now we look something like that. And this is called Dubai, and this is also by NYX. I was like so obsessed with this a while ago. But now we are all done with this look. I'll also be inserting pictures on Twitter and Instagram, and all my social media will be linked down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this talk through. I know it was kind of long, so sorry about that. But I'll see you guys in my next video, and be sure